Hello, my name is Harry, and welcome again to A Senior's Perspective with a Twist. Today's subject matter that I want to discuss is watching TV, the pros and cons. Most houses in this country, the U.S., have TVs, and I'll go so far as to say that some people, if they don't have TVs, they have a computer or they have their tablets, uh, they have a phone, cell phones, iPhones that they can watch programs on. Um, Watching TV, the pros of it is it's entertaining. It's time that we use for leisure to uh, ingratiate ourselves, to watch our favorite comedy show, to watch our favorite sports program, to watch some type of entertainment, singing, movies. TV has taken over in many people's lives. That's what almost that they live for. Um, the pro part of it is that it is entertaining. Yet we need to be responsible for our own selves. I speak again this as a senior. It's almost as if I'm giving advice, but a lot of times when we are happy sitting watching TV, that's the pro part. It tickles our fancy to watch something that pleases us. That's the pro part. The con part is that a lot of times, a lot of opportunities can slip right by us focusing on the TV, one program after another program after another program. The phrase has been coined, couch potato. You don't want to become a couch potato. That's definitely a con of spending too much time watching TV. I have been in the same boat like others. I have spent on some days too much time watching TV. I have had to train myself to shut the TV down. I can have the TV on, but I've learned that I can put it on mute, and I don't want to hear it. I might look up at it, and with it being on, sometimes whatever's on there draws my attention. I take it off of mute, and there I am again. I'm caught by the TV. Then there are other times where I simply turn it off. But many people have allowed opportunities to escape from them, to get away from them, because too much time has been spent watching TV. Yeah, the favorite programs, championship games, and your favorite star would be on TV. These people are getting paid. I'm not getting paid. These people are getting fame and fortune. I'm not getting any of that by me tuning in and watching their program or watching what they do. The pros depends on what you like about TV that could keep you there. Even though the cons say that you should get away from TV because you are not living up to a standard that you should live up to. In other words, taking advantage of the many opportunities that come our way when we focus on that particular agenda rather than sitting in front of the TV for hours. Some days I don't turn the TV on. Then other days I turn it on, but I put it on mute. It stays on mute a whole lot of the time, or the sound turned down. Then there are times when I turn it on and I sit there for a couple hours or more and watch TV. And I have to be careful because I have lost opportunities watching too much TV. The other thing is the influence of TV. That's another con. You have to be careful what you allow your eyes and your ears to pick up on. Just like on the internet, there are some truths and untruths. There are many untruths on the television. And it's not just movies that tell untruths. Sometimes the news. You have different news media outlets. Some are more liberal, some are more conservative. Sometimes you have to sift because of whoever's narrating, commentating, doing the journalism. They have their own spin on whatever the news is. Or they have their hobby horse that they ride. And whereas you might see the same time their program comes on, you could turn to another news outlet and they're not saying the same thing about the same news information that the other journalists might be saying. So you have to be careful watching TV because there are many, as well as pros, there are many more cons to watching TV. Be careful what you take in between your two ears because everything that we hear is not true. Or sometimes there's a slant, there's a twist that's put on it. And then sometimes our news media can even leave out important information, small little point that they intentionally left out. So we have to be careful when watching TV, not just the news, but even our favorite programs, because again, they say a lot of things that they think is funny. I've heard things on TV I didn't think was funny, but they made a joke out of it. And we have to be careful of that. You say, you're very serious. Yes, I'm serious because I know the danger of watching too much television or not being careful who we listen to that's on TV, the harm that it can cause, the error that it could bring, and even the disheartenment of what they have to say to us. So there are pros and there are cons with watching TV or whatever outlet of watching news or entertainment that we gravitate to. We need to be careful because there are times when we should be doing having our mind and our time focused on something that can actually bring us more money, can bring us better pleasure. Just being with someone could be a pleasure that is enjoyed by not watching the TV or turning the TV off. Entertaining someone in your home or out in the backyard. There are a lot of blessings that can be obtained by turning off the TV and being a people person, being around other people. Because we see people on TV, but we can't really interact with them. We can only be a receiver of whatever they're putting out. Whereas if you're with other people, there's an exchange of words, there's an exchange of feelings, emotions, so many other things that don't go with watching TV. So, as I'm saying here, trying to give some advice about watching TV, the same advice that I'm talking about to give to you, I have to adhere to myself. Because if I don't, then I'll get caught up myself, lose opportunities, be influenced in the wrong way, receive information that's false, be lied to, or some things that I've seen on TV actually scare me. So I tend to not watch those things. And I'm not going to go into what they are, but I'm sure there are things that you may have seen yourself that you don't want to look at them again. And at least I hope people are like that, to pick and choose what you will allow to come in between your ears, because it does have an effect. Everything we look at has some kind of effect, whether it's big or whether it's small. We are influenced by what we see on television or whatever media outlet that we gravitate to. We need to be careful. So with that being said, I'm not going to hold your time anymore. with talking about the pros and cons of TV. But if you like this program, we ask that you would subscribe. If you have a comment that you'd like to make, feel free to do that as well. And we say thank you and have a good day.